Commissioner Kaestner.
Yeah, good evening. If I can just have a couple minutes here, Mr. Chairman. I think we all know what it's like to be in the receiving end of a well-organized, well-executed campaign. And this one came to you compliments of a small local liberal group called Williamson Strong, and they targeted mostly people who live outside District 4. There are only two people in this room who were elected to represent the 15,000 voters in the 4th District, and that's Commissioners Danner and Lawrence. And they're responsible for knowing the wishes of their constituents. Everybody else in this room represents either themselves or people from another district, other than the mayor, and I'm sure he's happy to not be voting on this. Some observers may think this tradition of respecting the district commissioner's nomination may view this as being archaic or myopic or ridiculous or whatever. But really, this is the only available process that respects our democratic processes and system. It's the only one. And to not follow their nomination strips all representation away from 15,000 people in the 4th District. And I think that's fundamentally wrong. Interestingly, the departing Williamson County School Board member Paul Bartholomew also recommended following their recommendation, their nomination. And I would also add that whoever the successful nominee is, they're only going to serve 11 months. Then they're going to have to sit for re-election. They're only going to be one vote out of 12 board members. They'll only be able to affect the board if they can convince 6 other board members to agree to take any action whatsoever. And I've heard a claim that I take extreme offense at, and that is that one board member can destroy or devastate our schools. I think that is ridiculous. They cannot. We have an excellent school system. We have excellent parents. We are resilient. By the way, good parents come before good schools. Good parents create good schools, not government. It's good parents. Lastly, I want to say that if you look at Douglas County, Colorado, a similar organization named Strong Schools Coalition created a lot of mayhem in this same email bombardment fashion when conservatives began to be elected to the school board. And this mayhem was intentional, it was divisive, and it created an awful lot of ill will that is lasting in Douglas County. And I'm very sad to see this same playbook executed here by what seems to be a similar organization that seems to treat parents as pawns. Absent a glaring conflict of interest that, by the way, I do not see with Chris, I will vote to support their nomination. Our job as a commission is simply to confirm a reasonable candidate properly nominated by the 4th District Commissioners. And voting otherwise effectively strips 15,000 people living in that district of representation. This is their school board seat. It is no one else's. Thank you.
Thank you.